Hey, I'm Shelby Blair, and this is my podcast about that time, and I got a question asking, why do we celebrate Christmas? I recently took a train to Chicago, and it was me, my mom, my best friend's mom, and my mom's best friend. We traveled and we went to a Christmas market. Like, it's so big. I celebrate Christmas because it is Jesus' birthday. Well, we actually don't know the date and time of when Jesus was born at all, and Christians actually argue about it, but we just set it to Christmas, and I think that it was a great idea because we should celebrate Jesus saving us on the cross and dying for our sins and dying for us, and I really think that is really powerful, and it's one of the reasons why we celebrate Christmas. 2, I think it's a tradition. The tradition that is built into our family. If you do celebrate Christmas, you were born into it. So that's another reason why. Because your first Christmas, you didn't know anything about it. You're like, who is Santa Claus? Honestly. But it was born into you. It was put onto you. Hey, we're celebrating Christmas. You should join us. We're going to do this every single year on the same exact day for the rest of your life. And the thing is, Santa Claus, I love Santa Claus, guys. Actually, he's the best ever, and he is making presents right now for kids, honestly. And I really think that it is important that we really put Santa Claus and all these characters into it, because it just shows how much we love Christmas, and shows how much we celebrate and how big it is. And if you walk around your neighborhood, you're gonna see Christmas everywhere. And another thing is that goes back to the first reason why we celebrate Christmas, is because you can't spell Christmas without Christ, and you can't spell Christmas joy without Christ. And the candy cane is actually shaped in a J for Jesus, and the red is symbolized his blood, and it is just amazing, and I love it so much. So second, or I don't even know, where am I right now? Another reason why I love Christmas is because or why we celebrate Christmas actually is because of how many people, well, I wouldn't really say how many people, I would say how big it is. I know I already said this before, but you guys need to understand how big Christmas is. The whole majority of the United States. It's not even it's out of the United States of America. It's not just America. We went to a German Christmas market called the Christmas Candle Market. Y'all gotta go check that out because it was amazing. But it's just so big. You gotta understand the joy and everything of Christmas is huge. Pop off with the gifts, with family, with the food, with enjoying Christ, with all that stuff. One person that I asked why we celebrate Christmas, I got a little kind of a different POV, you know, and it was from one of my friends, Margaret, and she said,
not to be a cheese puff who chats about giving and togetherness, but that's what I think of when I look back on my Christmases. Whether I try or not, I always feel closer to the people. I give gifts too, but I just like seeing people's days get better when I give them stuff. And it's the best time of year to celebrate cause. There's all the activities for winter. There's episode number 1001 of me being corny.
And I think, okay, first of all, that was the greatest explanation of all time. Guys, honestly. But another one that we got is from Trinity, and she doesn't say much, but still, you know, just by her and just by knowing, it was both of them, they had great answers, and I think that's really cool. Actually, honestly, you gotta give props to them. And I think Margaret's right, I think Trinity's right, I think everyone is right. It's so big, I can't even break it down. So I thank you. Thank you for sending me those. Thank you for everything. And that was the end of my podcast, my little breakdown. Not really a breakdown, if you know what I'm saying. And I want to say it's about that time for my podcast and Christmas. So if you guys can please watch more of my episodes. Not gonna make any, but much more. And tell me if this is good or not, because like this is my first one. So it's about that time that I get out of here, if you know what I'm saying. No, I'm just playing. But actually, I'm Shelby Blair, and this is that About That Time podcast. Bye.